No coffee pot? No problem. Today I'm going to show you how to make coffee without a coffee pot. It's simple cowboy coffee. Just back in the old days, and even now, if you're camping or you're staying at an Airbnb or somewhere where you just don't have access to a coffee pot or coffee maker, don't worry about it. We're going to make simple cowboy coffee. All you need is a tea kettle, some water, some coffee grounds, and you're good to go. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a simple pot of coffee, but let's say your coffee maker is broken. You don't have access to a coffee maker. You need coffee, but you're not sure what to do. Here it is. It's a simple thing called cowboy coffee. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's so easy to make. You just need a few items. So here's what you need. You need a tea kettle of some sort, right? So I've got a tea kettle here. And then just water your coffee grounds. And I'm using a little bit of smoky sea salt. That is it. It's that easy, guys. Turn on your burner to high. We need to boil this water, right? So we're just gonna do 4 cups of water. I'm doing 4 cups of coffee. So 4 cups of water into your tea kettle. We're gonna let the water come to a boil. Then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of coffee per cup. We need 8 tablespoons of ground coffee. 1, 2, they're kind of heaping tablespoons of coffee. All right, there's 8. Okay, now that the water is boiling, I'm gonna turn off the heat. This is really important, guys. You want to bring the water to a boil, then shut off the heat, then add your coffee. Do not add your coffee to the boiling water. It will be a hot mess, I promise. I'm gonna let the hot water cool for about 1 to 2 minutes. I'm gonna let the boiling calm down. Then we're gonna add the coffee and give it a stir. All right, so here it goes. It's 8 tablespoons of ground coffee because I've got 4 cups of water in here. So you just drop it in. Gonna give it a stir. It's cowboy coffee, right? We're just stirring it up. I mean, it looks like there's lots of coffee grounds, right? Of course. All right, so here is the secret to cowboy coffee. Once you've added the coffee to your hot water, you want to put in just the smallest amount of really cold water, and that makes all the coffee grounds sink to the bottom of the pot. So when you pour your cup of coffee, it's not filled with coffee grounds, right? Because we're doing cowboy coffee. We don't have a coffee maker right now. We don't have a filter. So we're just going to add this cold water to it. Here we go. 2 tablespoons of cold water, okay? You can even do less. It's just a little bit of cold water. You don't want your coffee cold. You want to just do a little bit of cold water and then give it a stir. And that makes all the coffee grounds sink to the bottom. And of course, if you have a mesh strainer, then all of your problems are solved because you just pour the coffee through the strainer and we've got cowboy coffee. Here's one other thing I like to do with cowboy coffee. I like to add a little bit of smoky sea salt, because that gives it that nice, smoky, kind of rustic flavor. There's the cowboy coffee. It's just chilling. Well, that looks like pretty pure coffee to me. I don't see any grounds in there. All right, you guys, we did it. We made cowboy coffee. Simple. Tea kettle, some water, bring it to a boil, turn the heat off, let it calm from the boil, then add the coffee grounds, give it a stir, and then give it a few splashes, just a little bit, a few splashes of cold water. Coffee grounds sink to the bottom. You got smooth, beautiful coffee. No problem, all right? Cheers, you guys. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like, save, share, and remember that you are deeply, deeply loved by God.